The cameras cut to black, with Nick Aldis gasping for air on the mat. But the real story happened after that broadcast ended, when Cody Rhodes sprinted out to save him, and Triple H was left with a decision that could define the entire road to SummerSlam. Welcome back to WrestlingCannva. SmackDown went off the air Friday night in Oklahoma City, looking like total chaos. And it was. But what happened in that arena after the show ended tells you exactly where this is heading, and exactly how much trouble Gunther just put himself in. This didn't come out of nowhere. Right after Night of Champions, Gunther already went off on Aldis backstage, furious about losing the triple threat to Sami Zayn, accusing Aldis of screwing him out of the title. That confrontation got Aldis suspended, with Adam Pearce stepping in as acting SmackDown general manager, while Gunther walked away with nothing worse than a warning. That's the first mistake people are overlooking. Gunther already got away with going after an authority figure once. And when there's no real consequence the first time, there's no reason for him to expect one the second time either. Fast forward to Friday. Aldis gets reinstated, takes responsibility for the backstage blow-up, and immediately goes right back to business, using Gunther's own words against him to book him and Sami Zayn in a tag match against CM Punk and Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event. Gunther had already stormed into Aldis's office earlier that same night, furious that Punk vs. Rhodes got made official for SummerSlam, warning Aldis he had until the end of the night to fix things. Aldis didn't fix anything. He doubled down. And Gunther snapped. The assault happened in the show's closing moments, right after Aldis delivered that tag match announcement. No slow build, no big promo exchange, Gunther just went after him. And the broadcast cut to black, with Aldis struggling to breathe on the mat. That's the second time in 2 weeks Gunther's put his hands on WWE management. Only this time, there were no cameras rolling to stop him, which is exactly why what happened next matters so much. If you want the breakdown on every consequence coming Gunther's way, tap subscribe. I'm covering this story as it develops. Here's the detail that should worry Gunther the most. It wasn't security, it wasn't Pearce, it wasn't Triple H who ran out to stop the beating. It was Cody Rhodes, sprinting to the ring on his own, chasing Gunther off before he could do any more damage. Think about what that means. The one person who actually protected Aldis is a guy Gunther's already assaulted once this month, powerbombing him through a table and putting a car door into him just 4 days earlier. Gunther didn't just attack an authority figure. He handed his own rival the moral high ground and a personal reason to finish this at SummerSlam. So what happens now? Based on how WWE's handled this exact situation before, don't expect Gunther to disappear from television. A full suspension would take him off the show right when his feud with Rhodes and Punk is building toward SummerSlam, and that's bad business. What's far more likely is a fine, paired with Pearce or Triple H publicly stripping away whatever leverage Gunther thought he had, maybe pulling him from the tag match entirely. Maybe adding stipulations that make his SummerSlam path harder instead of easier. Either way, this stops being about a title shot Gunther feels he's owed. It's about a man who's now attacked 2 separate authority figures and 1 former friend in the span of 2 weeks, and management finally has to decide if that pattern gets punished or rewarded. Gunther thought attacking Aldis would fix his problem. Instead, he just gave Cody Rhodes and Triple H every reason to make his life miserable heading into SummerSlam. Do you think Gunther gets suspended, fined, or does WWE let this slide again? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.